For centuries, mirrors have reflected our world and ourselves. Yet, for most creatures on Earth, a mirror remains a baffling mystery, often perceived as an encounter with another of their kind. They may react with aggression, fear, or simply ignore the other animal in the glass. But in the vast, blue oceans, a remarkable exception swims. Dolphins, with their sleek forms and profound intelligence, exhibit a profound understanding of the mirror's true nature, recognizing their own reflection where countless others cannot. This capacity hints at a unique cognitive ability, a deep sense of self that sets them apart. What exactly does it mean to recognize oneself in a mirror? It's more than just seeing an image, it's the understanding that the entity in the reflection is me, not another individual. This cognitive leap suggests an internal mental model of one's own body and identity. Scientists use a specific methodology to test this, the Mirror Self-Recognition, or MSR, test. It's a benchmark for complex self-awareness, a capacity often thought to be unique to humans, but which the aquatic world's most intelligent inhabitants have challenged us to reconsider. Observe how most animals respond to a mirror. A cat might bat at its reflection, a bird might peck, believing it's a rival. Monkeys often try to communicate or posture aggressively, as if confronting an intruder. Even highly intelligent dogs usually fail to grasp that the dog staring back is themselves. Their primary response is usually a social one, or a complete lack of interest after initial curiosity. This demonstrates a fundamental distinction in cognitive processing, the inability to form a self-referential mental map from visual input, underscoring the rarity of self-recognition. Only a handful of species on Earth have reliably demonstrated mirror self-recognition. This exclusive club includes some of our closest primate relatives, chimpanzees, orangutans, and gorillas. Beyond primates, elephants have shown this profound capability, as have magpies, a surprising avian entry. And then, there are the dolphins. Their inclusion on this short, distinguished list immediately signals an extraordinary level of cognitive sophistication, a testament to their complex mental lives that often go unnoticed beneath the waves, challenging our terrestrial-centric views of intelligence. The journey to understanding dolphin self-recognition began decades ago, with pioneering researchers introducing large mirrors into their aquatic environments. Initially, there was skepticism: how could an animal so different from primates possibly share this trait? Observers carefully documented their behaviors. Rather than mere social reactions, dolphins displayed prolonged, unique interactions. They would often position themselves in front of the mirror, engaging in what appeared to be deliberate self-inspection, marking the first compelling hint that something truly remarkable was unfolding in their reflections. To unequivocally prove self-recognition, scientists employed the marking test, sometimes called the rouge test. This involves placing an inconspicuous, odorless, and non-toxic mark on the animal's body in a place they cannot see without a mirror, for example, above an eye. If the animal repeatedly touches or investigates the mark while looking in the mirror, it indicates they understand the reflection is of their own body, and not another. This crucial step moves beyond mere curiosity, demanding a clear, self-directed response to a novel visual alteration on their form. When a temporary mark was applied to their skin, dolphins displayed the definitive behaviors that confirmed their self-recognition. They would immediately swim to the mirror, often turning and twisting to get a better look at the new addition. They would then repeatedly rub the marked area against objects in their enclosure or try to scrape it off with their flippers, all while intently watching their reflection. These actions were not seen when no mark was present or when the mark was placed in a visible location, strongly indicating they understood the reflection's connection to their own body. Beyond simply investigating marks, dolphins engage in a fascinating array of behaviors that suggest deliberate self-exploration. They perform repetitive, unusual movements such as spinning rapidly, swimming upside down, or making strange facial expressions, all while fixated on the mirror. These actions appear to be playful, exploratory, and self-directed, as if they are testing the limits of their reflections, understanding that their movements control the image. This self-generated play in front of the mirror is a hallmark of self-recognition, demonstrating an inner curiosity about their physical form. Perhaps the most compelling evidence comes from dolphins using the mirror to inspect parts of their bodies they cannot normally see. This includes opening their mouths wide to peer at their tongues and teeth, examining their genital slits, or twisting to view their blowhole from new angles. These are not random acts, they are deliberate, focused inspections of previously unseen areas, strongly suggesting they comprehend the mirror as a tool for self-observation. Such focused self-scrutiny is a powerful indicator of a sophisticated self-concept, demonstrating internal curiosity about their own anatomy. The capacity for self-recognition in dolphins is undoubtedly linked to their extraordinary brains. Dolphin brains are not only large in absolute size but also possess a highly convoluted cerebral cortex, even more folded than human brains in some areas. They also feature specialized brain cells, including large spindle neurons, also called von Economo neurons, found in regions associated with social cognition and self-awareness in other species. This unique neural architecture provides the biological foundation for complex thought, advanced processing, and the development of a coherent sense of self, crucial for MSR. Dolphins live in incredibly complex social structures. They form intricate alliances, engage in cooperative hunting, and maintain long-term relationships within their pods. They teach each other new behaviors, develop distinct names or signature whistles, and exhibit empathy. Such a rich social tapestry demands sophisticated cognitive abilities, including the capacity to distinguish between self and others. A strong sense of individual identity and self-awareness would be highly advantageous in navigating these dynamic social landscapes, allowing them to understand their own role and impact within the group. Their communication systems are equally advanced. Dolphins utilize a diverse repertoire of clicks, whistles, and burst pulses, which vary in complexity and meaning. They have been observed to use unique signature whistles that function much like individual names, allowing them to identify and address specific members of their pod. This intricate communication, combined with their learning capabilities, allows for the transmission of knowledge and cultural behaviors across generations. Such sophisticated exchange further supports the idea of advanced self-awareness and an individual identity within the group. Dolphins possess an extraordinary sensory ability, echolocation. By emitting high-frequency sounds and interpreting the returning echoes, they create detailed sonic maps of their environment, including their own bodies. This constant, internal feedback loop of their physical form could contribute to an exceptionally strong and stable body schema. Unlike visual input alone, echolocation provides a continuous, three-dimensional picture of their internal and external structure, potentially solidifying their sense of self in a way that is unique among animals and fundamentally different from how land animals perceive their own form. While echolocation provides a crucial sensory foundation, their visual prowess is equally important for mirror recognition. Dolphins possess highly developed eyesight, both above and below the water. Their eyes are adapted to function efficiently in varying light conditions, allowing them to clearly perceive the details of their reflection. The ability to integrate the visual information from the mirror with their existing body schema, likely refined by echolocation, is key to recognizing that the image they see perfectly corresponds to their internal and external understanding of themselves. This visual acuity makes the mirror test possible. Play is not just recreation for dolphins, it's a vital component of their cognitive development. Young dolphins spend countless hours engaged in complex play behaviors, manipulating objects, chasing each other, and practicing intricate movements. This constant exploration and interaction with their environment, both physical and social, refines their motor skills, problem-solving abilities, and understanding of cause and effect. This foundational experience and playful exploration may well underpin their ability to interact meaningfully with a mirror, treating it as an extension of their environment to learn about themselves. Mirror self-recognition is often considered a precursor to understanding the minds of others, a concept sometimes referred to as theory of mind. For dolphins, living in such complex social groups, the ability to anticipate and interpret the intentions and perspectives of their peers is paramount. If a dolphin can understand that the reflection in the mirror is me, it's a short but significant step towards understanding that other individuals have their own distinct selves and internal states, driving their highly cooperative and empathic behaviors.
The fact that dolphins passed the mirror test challenges established notions of consciousness and self-awareness.
It suggests that highly advanced cognitive processes are not exclusive to primates or terrestrial mammals but can arise in wildly different forms and environments.
Dolphins offer a unique model for studying the underlying mechanisms of self-recognition, pushing researchers to consider how diverse sensory inputs and social structures contribute to the development of a self. Their success expands our understanding of the spectrum of intelligence across the animal kingdom. Ultimately, mirror self-recognition in dolphins reveals a capacity for mental self-representation. It means they likely possess an internal model of their own body and identity, distinct from their environment and other individuals. This isn't just about recognizing a face, it's about processing complex information, integrating sensory inputs, and understanding one's own physical presence as a coherent, independent entity. This sophisticated ability allows them to use the mirror as a tool for self-exploration and understanding, a truly profound cognitive milestone. Despite their vastly different habitats and physical forms, the cognitive markers shared between dolphins and great apes, particularly their capacity for self-recognition, are striking. While their brains are structured differently, they exhibit similar outcomes in complex tasks, hinting at convergent paths to advanced intelligence. This comparison underscores that intelligence is not monolithic and can manifest through diverse neurological pathways, suggesting that different evolutionary pressures can lead to similar high-level cognitive abilities, broadening our understanding of the brain's potential. To put the dolphin's achievement into perspective, consider the sheer number of animal species on Earth. Out of millions, only a tiny fraction has consistently demonstrated mirror self-recognition. This exclusivity highlights just how exceptional dolphins truly are. Their success isn't just a quirky behavior, it's a window into the evolution of complex minds. The total count remains small, making each species that passes the test a crucial subject for understanding the full spectrum of cognitive abilities across the animal kingdom, challenging our anthropocentric views. The discovery of self-recognition in dolphins opens up new frontiers for research. Scientists continue to explore the nuances of their self-awareness. Do they have a concept of their past and future selves? How does their unique sensory world of echolocation intertwine with their self-perception? These ongoing investigations deepen our appreciation for the intricate minds of these marine marvels. Each new study brings us closer to understanding the full scope of their intelligence and what it means for other non-human animals, revealing more about the diverse forms of consciousness on our planet. Dolphins, in their graceful dance with their own reflection, offer us more than just a scientific curiosity. They provide a profound glimpse into the nature of consciousness itself. Their ability to recognize themselves in a mirror transcends mere instinct, suggesting a level of awareness that compels us to reconsider our place in the web of life. It reminds us that intelligence and selfhood are not confined to human experience but bloom in unexpected and beautiful ways across the natural world, prompting a deeper respect for the complex inner lives of these magnificent creatures.